Hello everyone, Pierre here. Piotr Fisner, if you want to know the proper name. Guys, so today we will do only disassembly. If you're not interested in such video, I understand it. If I'm lucky, I'll get your like. If I'm not lucky, I even won't get a like. To be true, I've done this laptop, it's working, everything's fine, but I didn't know that actually there were two chipsets programmed wrong. One was as a spare one actually, yes, spare, and second was the proper one. So I didn't install the proper one, I did install the spare one, and the spare one didn't contain the data like product number, serial number, yes, and so on. So I need to open it, that's why I'm recording this stuff. I'll be soldering out of the video and then I will move on again to assembly. Yes, so will be two videos. One is disassemble and second is assembly. So let's mount you here. I've done it the way that we should be okay with viewing. Okay, you see the laptop well, I'd say. So let's start. Okay, so always when you start with a laptop, if possible, disconnect the battery. Okay, because if you won't, pretty much you'll be making a trouble. So battery is always first. If you can't, open it and then get stuff open. With 4545S we get this first, and then we can start to disassemble. Now I need to go in depth, yes, so I'll pause, but there are 4 screws here, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you slide out this hard drive. There are 2 screws here as well, and you just literally slide it like that and pull it like that, yes. So I'll unscrew the screws, but I won't do the pull up. Now the next thing is, across you've got 4 screws outside of the packaging, and here you see a small symbol of a disc. Then when you unscrew this screw, you can take out this disc, and there is a screw on it. You can screw that back on, so you know exactly which screw fits the drive. Yes, this drive. And the rest we will continue once I will deal with it, okay? Because it's no point, no value for you to see, I'd say. That's why I will do it and I'll post the video. Okay, so I'm back on. Guys, I had to use 2 types. Person before me, they didn't care which screw goes where, so that's why, you know, sometimes use the screwdriver, which is PH0 or something, and it doesn't work, and sometimes it does work. So I have to mix it with some Torx screwdriver, but at least the screws are with the same size, so I didn't bother, to be true. Normally you would want those regular screws, those PH0, to go on the outside of the enclosure and then in certain places. But if someone didn't bother, I can just swap quickly, mount this one and remove, yes. We won't be doing this yet because we need to remove some other parts, but that's, you see, that's the problem. That's a mix-up, so I will maybe put them aside and I'll get back. Now once I have these, okay, what we can do is now this first, yes, this, look, if you're raising it to the top, you see you can't do it, but it's unscrewed here and unscrewed here, so you really have to do like that, from what I remember. So I know this is going to the top, yes, this is going to the top, and this is going to that. Well, I've done it. Believe me, I've done it. So I know that it should go. Why it doesn't like to go, I don't know, but it's even arrow here open when you pull to this side, so it has to go. Yes, it has. There's no other way around it. I know, only that I was struggling the first time as well. Then I managed to put it back together. Let's get this RAM out. 2 chips of RAM. Okay, now we can remove this because I removed that screw. Yes, to be true, this screw is the same as every other screw, so it doesn't matter, to be true, which screw you will gonna put back, because that's the same length. Now there is a one screw here, one small screw. Maybe you can see it. One small screw, and there are those screws. Yes, so all of them, they are flat. I'll show you one. These are flat, not tall, just short screw. Okay, it's looking like that. It's not something big, and there are 3 of them. 2. So you can literally mix it up, and together with those 3 comes one small one, which is here. I don't know if you want to see it or not, but put some light on so you can get it. Okay, so it's small screw, and not long as well. No, so it's not really long. So let's put them aside. Okay, now done, and done. Here screws are done. So now it's the remaining. It's remove the hard drive because I did. Because I did it. So I just pull it and lift it up, and then when you want to put it again, you need to get it not on the connector side, on the second side, put it flat, and then insert, and that's mounted. Yeah, so let's pull it up, let's take it away. Now this is the Wi-Fi module, and this is okay. Just take it out so it's off your way. Yes, so it doesn't bother you. Next, you've got number of screws. They are all the same height in various places. Here you can look. All of them has this marking here, M2.5 and 6 mil, I think 6 mil. Yes, it's 6 mil exactly. So those you need to use Torx for it normally, but because I wasn't lucky to have proper screws, I didn't bother them as well with all others. Now when you unscrew all of these, you need to remove the keyboard. If you won't remove the keyboard, you will struggle. That's the model which you need to remove the keyboard, so from the top. If you struggle, well, you should get magnetizer. Okay, without one you need magnetized screwdriver. I've got it. I'm lucky because it's cheap. Actually my wife bought it. So I was having package of, oh look, a stubborn one. I was having different package, and she bought me this one. 130 pieces about in it, so it's wow, it's like a lot, and very useful. That's what's happening when you've got lovely people around you. They know you don't do it just for fun. They know that you really try to make extra money for the house and make this world a better place by fixing all the stuff you can the best you can. Okay, that I can't do it. I need to replace this plug again. You see, that's the wrong place. Let me put it to the second pile. Now I will align them the way that I know I can do it. Anyways, okay, so there is one. I don't know which screw it is. No, that's the Torx one. Okay. Yes, Torx one. Okay, you see. So Torx. Now about this metal. Oh, now it's going easy. You see, so you had to unscrew that screw inside what I had. That's why I was struggling the other time. And then this one goes easily. And then you've got one screw here underneath. Without it, you know, you couldn't get a probably keyboard or something else out. You would struggle anyway. Yeah, so now we've got Torx and that's untorx. Okay, let me double check just to not repeat the process. Okay, cool, happy days. Here I see one as well on the fan, I've missed it. Okay, so that's everything now. Let's get this out. Okay, we don't need you for now. And that's done. That's everything on this. No, wrong. Small pH, and here are 2 screws, guys. So I would say right, but I'm wrong. Okay. Once we get these 2, we can do it. Okay. Now we can turn it around. Open it. Okay, and deal with keyboard. Now you need a pry tool for this. If you don't have a pry tool, you will struggle. Any pry tool which you can use as a leverage here. This was open, so this is easy because I knew where everything was. Now we can put keyboard on the side. Okay, and there are only 2 screws in the one which I have, and they are both TM 2.56 mil and 2.5 mil on 6 mil here, and these are Torxes. Yes, these are Torxes, exactly. So you see, the person has mixed it up severely. Oh no, that's pH, and that's pH. So I was wrong, and it's written Torx, but oh well. Yes, oh well, whatever. I'll try to keep up with where Torxes were, but we will see. Anyways, now you need to disconnect those thingies here. Yes, those connectors. 1, 2, 3. So you lift up with your finger to the top and pull this ribbon, out. Same story on this side. Yes, then, and you can pull it out. And here, this connector, you might not see it. I don't know if you can see this connector well, but at least we can give it a shot. Okay, now it's better. So this one, it has to go on side. You see this side here, and the second side, and simultaneously pull it off. In some cases you might struggle with it. That's the way it is. You shouldn't be too hard on it, but if you have to, you have to. Okay, I see that it's a problem right now because we've got it too big. Now what we need is a pry tool here. Yes, I've grabbed 2 surfaces here. I'll show you. I grabbed where the CD DVD is here. Yes, and second hand, as you see, and then pull it out, and then use your pry tool and you just go across. Okay, then it's going off. If you've done your homework right, that means all the screws are out. You won't struggle with it. Now you just do it like that and it's going off. So I didn't use any hassle, as you've seen, and you shouldn't. Okay, now this can go aside. and we need to focus on the main board. Let's get some crispiness a bit to this picture. Now here, if you want to remove the main board, okay, to be true, we've got only 2 screws here from what I remember, and there's no more screws, and these are actually Torxes. No, these are PH, sorry, and these are slightly shorter, so if you want to put them somewhere aside, because these are just slightly shorter than the rest, so you can mix them up. Okay, now I don't like to solder anything with a battery on. It's me, you might say otherwise, but I don't like. Yes, my preference is to disconnect the battery, which is on the other side anyway. But here we've got 2 screws. It's not from the main board. These are the adapters for the hard drive. Okay, so let's unscrew and pull it out. You can keep the screw on if you wanna. One, and then the second one is for the DVD drive. Yes, as well. Pull it out and keep the screw on. Put it aside. That's you. Now you get connector, the same what was over there, the white one, as well. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle on the sides. Yes, and here look, it's a connector for the screen. You just lift it up like that. And now you will end up with connectors at the bottom. One of the connectors is for the SD card module, and the second and third are for the battery charging from this side, and then from the battery itself here. So those are things which you need to worry about. Now you should lift it up gently from this side. Okay, try to not be too hard on it because you've got connectors, so you don't want to risk them. Okay, why I don't have this? Okay, sorry, that was on this side, so you don't have the one for the SD card, because the SD card in this model is on the top panel here, so module. So you've got only last 2 connectors, which I want to show you. Okay, and as well here is wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, that's one, and then there is a second one as well. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, and that's the main board out, and you can proceed with whatever you've got to deal with on 4545S. Now I'll call it a day. So it took me 18 minutes, including the details with the recording. As I said, I will remove CR2032, the battery. Okay, I don't like to solder with it. I know I could, but I'm even willing to remove the Wi-Fi card. I don't want to have components heat if I don't have to put them heat on. Okay, it's just me, I prefer this way, but apart from that it's fine. Okay, so we've got everything, and guys, it took us less than 20 minutes including the recording to finish it off. So you see, so the main board is out, and the BIOS chip is here. Okay, that's the BIOS chip. I've got here the spare one. That's the spare one, and that's the proper one. So I will be replacing this chip. Okay, and because I've showed it on the recording, then I don't need to do this now on the recording. So I will do it, and then another video will be assembly. Yes, how to assemble 4545S from HP. But today, hope you get value in it. If you struggle with opening this device, now you know how to do it. Just follow the steps. I was trying to be really careful with explanations so that you've got those details. If you can give me a like, I don't count that you will subscribe, but at least a like would be nice. And that's it. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. If possible, let's save them all. Yes? Take care. Bye-bye.